All right. On to 3, on to 2, on to 1. Welcome y'all to another one-up guided tour. Let's look at puzzle 248. It's 8x8 released today, and we are off. I'll tell you the truth. I haven't really divided into quarters because I can see pretty quickly that's not the quarters that are important. What we do have is C1 over here, C7, and C8, and they are all interconnected, what I'm calling tandem segments, and that these three are going to solve together lots of places. I mean, look, right? I mean, that's a 1 and a 2. You see that, right? It happens on the bottom and the top. That's going to be so important on how quickly we solve this puzzle. Let's go ahead and get started. I am going to go down over here and just seed C1 as far as I can go before I make use of this great little cross. See 1, 2, 3, and it's on a 4 segment. 1, 2, 3, 4 on a 5 segment. That's pretty useful. Let's go ahead and do C8 now. Do C8, yes, all C8. Let's do it. There's a 2, there's a 1, there's a 3. Now let's do all C7. There's a 2 and a 1. We got a 1, that makes that a 2. There's a 3, there's a 4. What do you think about C6? I think there's not that much there. But right now what we're actually doing are this segment, the cross segments, the rows, right? This R3, R5, and R8 are also tandem segments that solve together, and you'll see that we're just doing these central lines. And they just naturally solve together. You just got to look and see it. It was there before we started. All right, so we've done that, and there's no more row to work with. So that's, no more tandem rows. So finish the row you're on. So there's our 3, there's our 2. And let's go down a row. This sees 1, 3, and 4. That's got to be a 2. And I'm not going to kid around. That's pretty much what we got there. We need to transition to working down here. See what we can figure out. We need to know where the 4 is. But see, remember the tandem segments are R3 and R8. Some of them. So we see this 4 segment and this 4 segment, both see 2, 3. So this is a 1 and a 4 pair. That's pretty useful. It's going to be even more useful when we notice that this is the only place for a 4 in R3, which puts us here, which is going to let us solve completely R8. Might as well grab that while we're here. And if we solved R8, we know that we also, solved R3. Right? C1 can only be there. And that's got to be a 6. And that's got to be a 5. Coming around, we have 7 and 5. So there's a 7 and a 5. Is that 5 rows done? That's pretty good. Just looking at this, I feel like I should have done this before. 2 and 5. Yeah, there's a 4. There's a 5. There's a 2. That's pretty useful. Let's see, that needs a... this is our only 3. Well, then that's a 7. And what's that make that? That's our 8. Well, we only have one more 8. That's there, right? And what else do we need? 4 and 6. Well, there's the 4. There's a 6. This has to be a 6. I think that makes that a 6. That's got to be a 7. Pretty sure that makes that a 7. And we're left with a 5. Not very long. All we did was what we set out to do. Play the tandem segments on both sides of the board, both when they're rows, both when they're columns, and everything else falls around those. That's all this puzzle was. Hope this helps. Maybe it helps explain tandem segments because I had questions about that. Hope that does too. There we go. How'd y'all do? Hope you had a great night, and we will see you all next time. Bye.